Once upon a time, there lived a peasant with his wife and daughter. The peasant was poor and worried how to feed his family. One night,
"Is there any food left for tomorrow?"
"No, but you don't worry. There are few pieces of pumpkin I saved. I shall make a fine broth."
"We have a growing daughter. She needs nutrition. If we go on like this, my poor child will starve. What do I do? If only I could earn some more money."
The peasant's daughter Molly heard the conversation between her parents. She badly wanted to help her father, so she decided to go deep into the forest to collect some berries, which she meant to bring home to sell a few and to eat the rest. So when her parents were fast asleep, she sneaked out and went into the forest. She walked for the whole of the next day until finally, just before sunset, she saw a beautiful orchard full of ripe, beautiful berries and fruits of all kinds. "My, this orchard is beautiful. The amount of fruit I can get here, I can earn so much money by selling it. But wait!" Molly noticed a huge cottage next to the orchard. The house was much, much bigger than a normal human house. From its size, the house looks like a giant's cottage. But I must get the fruit. Molly went ahead and boldly knocked at the door. The giant's wife opened it.
"Who is it?"
"Down here, ma'am."
My!
The giant's wife was kind. She took Molly in and heard Molly's story.
"Well, you can take some fruit if you like, but leave fast."
"Thank you, ma'am." "Mother, she looks so hungry. Let her have some supper."
"What if your father returns? You know he hates humans."
"But Mother, she looks so starved. She must be just my age and—"
"All right. Please have this, but do finish fast, for my husband does not like humans."
Molly took the food gratefully, but just as she had started eating, the giant came home.
"I smell a human here."
"She is just a girl, our daughter's age. Let her go."
"Yes, Father, please." The giant immediately thought of a trick.
If you say so, my love. Please, feel comfortable here. In fact, it is late, so sleep here tonight. And go home in the morning. The forest is a dangerous place. She can sleep in your room, right?
"Yes, Father. Thank you."
And here is a little gift for you. My daughter has a golden one, but since I do not have another golden one right now, please wear this.
The giant's wife and daughter were very happy, but Molly was much too clever to believe the giant's sudden goodness. So when the giant's daughter was asleep, Molly got up, pulled some gigantic cushions under her blanket. Then she put the giant's daughter's golden necklace around herself and put her floral one around the giant's daughter. Soon the giant came. He could not make out which was his daughter and which was Molly. So he smelt around, and thinking that his own daughter was Molly because of the floral necklace, he smacked her and shook her hard. His daughter woke up. "Father!"
What? Is this you? You changed the necklace.
"Father, you lied to us. I thought you were going to be nice to her.
How mean of you!
No, my love!
Whilst the giant was busy pacifying his angry daughter, he shot such a terrible glance at Molly that Molly ran away into the woods. She ran fast, she ran far, she ran all night, till finally she came to a drawbridge that was drawn. On a tree hung a rope with a board. Molly was, of course, very light and agile, so she grabbed the rope and swung over to the other side. She found herself in a kingdom. Talking to a few people, she soon found out that the giant troubled the people of the kingdom, and hence they kept the drawbridge drawn to keep the giant out, knowing that the giant would be too heavy to swing over with the rope. Molly demanded to see the king of the land.
Oh, so you tricked the giant?
Yes, Your Highness, but I need to go back home now.
The only way we can keep the giant permanently away is if we get his sword in which his strength lies. Else it will be impossible to cross the forest to reach your parents without the giant getting us first.
Your Highness, allow me to try.
You will?
I will do whatever it takes to go back to my parents. I got the better of him once. I shall do it again.
I promise you that if you get his sword, you and your parents will never know want or hunger again.
Thank you, Your Highness. Make me a fake sword that looks just like the giant's.
So Molly set out. She waited until sundown and for the lights to go out in the giant's home, and then sneaked into his room. She carefully removed the sword that hung above his bed and replaced it with the fake one. Then she threw the sword out the window to the king's soldiers who were waiting outside. The sword clanked and the giant woke up. He grabbed Molly.
You thought you would get the better of me, did you? How dare you?
Well, I did get the better of you once, didn't I?
Not this time. I shall punish you.
How? I am sure you don't even know how to punish me.
Really? If you think you are so smart, tell me, had I been in your place, how would you have punished me?
I would have taken you down to the kitchen, put you into a big gigantic sack with a needle, a thread, a dog, a cat, and a pair of scissors. Then I would have hung you on a nail and gone to the forest to get the stoutest stick. And then I would carry the sack on the stick and drag it on the forest floor. Oh, how that would hurt. Perfect punishment, you see.
Very well. In you go.
The giant left the sack hanging on the nail and left to cut a stick of wood. The dog, cat, and Molly made so much noise in the sack and wriggled the sack so much that pots and pans fell in the kitchen, and the giant's wife woke up. She went into the kitchen and saw the wriggling sack.
Who is this? Your husband brought us here, and if only you could see the magic we can. But your husband did not want you to see it.
What can you see? Please, tell me, what magic can you see? I beg you, tell me.
For that, you will have to come in here.
Of course, I will. The giant's wife was so curious that she would do anything to see the magic the creature inside was seeing. So Molly took the scissors and cut up the sack. The giant's wife got in, and Molly quickly used the needle and thread and stitched it up, leaving a small hole.
Ma'am, you were kind to me once, but your husband is mean. He loves to trouble humans. See for yourself what he did to me.
And Molly ran away. The giant came home, put the sack on the stick, and tried to drag it. Through the hole in the sack, the giant's wife saw it all.
You human! I shall show you how to get the better of me. I hate humans, and before my wife wakes up, I shall take you away and give you pain.
The giant's wife cut up the sack with the scissors and stood firm. The giant felt something was wrong as he tried to drag the sack. He turned to see his wife standing there angrily.
You promised us you would never hurt a human again.
But she tried to take my sword.
So that you can never hurt a human again. You deserve it. I shall throw away the sword myself.
Darling, I was only joking.
The giant's wife threw away the sword. But of course, they did not know that Molly had already taken the real one. The king was so pleased that he arranged for Molly's parents to come to their kingdom, where he gave them a huge field to grow crops. Molly and her parents never knew hunger again. Molly was bold, ever alert, and clever. She never gave up, even when a giant threatened her. So finally, good things had to happen to her.